Laws that bring more jobs to Oregon, enhance our environment, improve access to health care, and assist disabled and low-income Oregonians. Charlie Ringo has sponsored only one new law. When it comes to getting results, Charlie Ringo has simply been ineffective. Bill Witt for Oregon Senate. Experienced, effective.
Advertise for less in the nickel ads. Available at grocery stores, street corners, or online. Find or sell just about anything you want. Call 1-800-544-0505. The nickel ads. Find more stuff.
Watch Gina Lee Nolan, Jillian Barbary, and Center Square Burt Reynolds next Hollywood Squares.
Weeknights at 7:30 only on News Channel 8.
Tonight on Access Hollywood.
I just love him more than anyone.
Gwyneth's tragic loss, the untimely death of her father. Our Emmy interview with Bruce Paltrow.
Then there's this big debate going on, which we have to settle right now.
Madonna opens up her fears.
I guess that's a bit silly, isn't it?
Her family.
Did Guy tell you another story? Great. That's just great. Thanks, Guy.
Her future.
You want to have more kids?
Plus, there's Madonna's man and... Which new action star is so hot he has Brad Pitt driving himself to the premiere? Then...
The explosion was great. It was huge.
I'm with Will and Martin for Bad Boys 2, and that was a $39 million mansion.
Plus...
We're standing underneath George Clooney's retired jersey.
Is that good luck?
Shall we begin?
I guarantee you my open's on the air.
Ruh-roh.
Sorry, Will, Madonna. It's the good doctor's turn. Access Hollywood starts right now.
A tragic day for Gwyneth Paltrow. The Oscar winner loses her father, Bruce. Hi, everybody. I'm Nancy O'Dell.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, folks. I'm Pat O'Brien. It is a day of mourning for the Paltrow family. 58-year-old Bruce Paltrow was in Rome to celebrate his daughter's 30th birthday, but today that celebration has ended in tragedy. Bruce Paltrow died at this Rome hospital from complications from pneumonia and the reoccurrence of throat cancer. Bruce traveled to Italy last week to celebrate Gwyneth's 30th birthday. The party was held at fashion designer Valentino's Tuscany Villa. This photo, taken just days ago, shows the always close father and daughter at lunch.
I just love him more than anyone, so there's nobody I'd rather have with me.
I think you're blushing now.
I probably am.
It was the biggest night of her life, and Gwyneth Paltrow couldn't think of anybody better to accompany her to the 1999 Oscars than her dad. Later that night, after she won, Bruce couldn't have been more proud.
Did you ever think she would have the Oscar?
Oh, yes, definitely.
You knew. You knew since she was a little girl.
Yes, she's a little girl. Oh, absolutely.
He's always my dad first, but he's also a great director.
A successful director and producer, it was Bruce who directed Gwyneth in the 2000 film Duets. That shoot was particularly trying for Bruce, who was undergoing treatment for throat cancer.
It was a very difficult time. We've always been incredibly close and really, really good friends. But this was like a very specifically bad time in his life. I mean, he had just gotten out of radiation.
And despite the reoccurrence of the cancer, just 2 weeks ago on September 19th, Bruce accompanied wife Blythe Danner to an Emmy nominees party.
She said the one person she must thank when she gets up on that stage on Sunday.
Winning, so I don't have to think about it.
For putting up with me for 33 years.
Bruce Paltrow is survived by wife Blythe, daughter Gwyneth, and son Jake. Bruce had created a name for himself in television. He created the basketball series The White Shadow, which was nominated twice for Best Drama Series. Paltrow also produced and directed the NBC medical drama St. Elsewhere. Bruce Paltrow gone way too early, 58 years old. Nancy?
Someone who is sure to be reaching out to Gwyneth today is her close friend Madonna. Madonna is here in Hollywood promoting her new film, Swept Away, which her husband, Guy Ritchie, directed. I sat down with Madonna to talk about the difficulties of having her husband tell her what to do. And exactly whose idea was it to make this movie anyway?
There's this big debate going on, which we have to settle right now.
Ruh-roh.
You and Ritchie. Whose idea was it for the remake? It was suggested to us by an actor named Steven Weber. He was watching our BMW commercial. He turned to both of us and said, I know, great movie for you guys to make. You should remake of Swept Away.
Imponente botta industriale veziosa.
Did Guy tell you another story?
Guy said it was kind of his idea.
She put the video in the machine, and I thought it was a film worth making.
Great. That's just great. Thanks, Guy. No, he didn't. But it's okay, you know, because guys, they have very short memories.
It's he said, she said, a little loving banter between Madonna and her husband of 2 years, Guy Ritchie. The couple just recently completed the remake of the 1974 Italian classic, Swept Away. The project, shot in Malta, was a labor of love that could have potentially wrecked their 2-year marriage.
You have to poke in on everything. It took a while for us to decide that it was a good idea for us to work together.
What surprised me most, really, was the fact that we didn't end up falling out.
Yeah.
Was he really that concerned about it?
Not concerned enough to not do it.
I like it when you're doing it on the set.
But Madonna did have one major concern during the 6-week production. It's centered around these love scenes.
I just said, I'll do whatever you want me to do, but I just don't want it to look like I have cellulite or anything. That was my only concern.
And was he good about that? Did he let you see?
No.
I hope you chastised him later for that.
I don't know. That was my big thing. I don't want to look fat. That's all I was thinking about.
One thing that you have said about Guy is that you want him to think you're a good actress. And I don't really picture you getting nervous about anything, but you said that actually makes you nervous acting in front of him.
I'm fine until I know my husband's going to be there, and then I'm a little bit more nervous. And that goes for everything.
That's so cute, though.
So, yeah, well,
Does he
I want him to
appreciate
like
that?
what I do, yeah. I want him to be proud. I guess that's a bit silly, isn't it?
No, it's not at all. It means you love him.
Yeah.
And coming up later on Access Hollywood, I get even more personal with Lady M. On the next Access Hollywood, the critics have been less than kind to you regarding your acting career.
Yeah.
Does that bother you? Madonna on the harsh critics. Madonna on the blistering tabloid. What has been the most hurtful thing when you talk about some of the hurtful things in the press? And we just had to ask. You want to have more kids? You're not pregnant right now. You're not trying to tell me something, are you? Madonna answers all right here. Don't go anywhere.
And the father of Madonna's son hit the red carpet last night with pal Brad Pitt. No, this wasn't for a movie they did. It was to support their Snatch star Jason Statham. The movie is called The Transporter.
It was Guy's night out in Hollywood as Brad Pitt drove himself, no limo, solo to the premiere of The Transporter. Looking slick and all black, he stopped shortly for eager autograph seekers, but had few words for the media.
Yeah, man.
J-Lo's ex, Chris Judd, had more to say, telling me he is moving on since his divorce.
I'm trying to, just better myself and then move on and concentrate on me.
Following shortly behind was Guy Ritchie, also without the misses. Transporter star Jason Statham was awestruck over having his own premiere, but was comforted by his mates showing their support.
Any advice, like, from Guy or Brad, those kind of guys you worked with in the past who know you really well, like, how to handle all this stuff? Or you seem like a pretty good guy.
No, they're all close friends of mine, and, they're not ones to tell me how to do things. That's what friends don't do.
Jason's action-packed movie transports its way into theaters next Friday.
Jumping and the jump began to swing. You should have heard your knocked out jailbird singing.
Elvis has the charts all shook up this week, stealing the top spot with 30 #1 hits. The disc sold 500,000 copies, hit #1 in 15 countries. They don't call him the king for nothing. They give him with one.
The rest is a long time gone.
The Dixie Chicks hold strong at #2 with Home, adding 134,000 copies to elevate their total to 1.7 million.
Tell me, what has to go and make things so complicated?
Avril Lavigne comes in third, selling 124,000 copies of Let Go, pushing her total to just shy of 2 million. Critical favorites Beck and Peter Gabriel scored impressive debuts at 8 and 9 respectively, while chart champion Eminem slips out of the top 5 for the first time in his 19-week reign. For additional chart information, you may log on to billboard.thatbaby.com.
The very pregnant gals from Sex and the City deliver their latest production, a book. Sarah Jessica Parker and Cynthia Nixon, both decked out in tummy-skimming dresses, posed for the paparazzi. Then they sign copies of Sex and the City Kiss and Tell. It's an A to Z guide packed full of photos, candid interviews, and lots of juicy tidbits from the show's trend-setting quartet. Straight ahead,
Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You don't!
Your first look at tonight's fight for Rachel. Then,
Go be a dad, go be a husband.
is the end near for Noah in the ER? Then, on the set of Bad Boys 2, why it took 7 years to bring Will and Martin back together. Seconds away.
NBC's dramas rule as we fire up the rating scoreboard. The return of the original Law & Order was big last night with close to 19 million viewers. The West Wing was number 2 with 16.5 million. And it looks like The Bachelor picked up a few more dates as the show is up from last week's season opener with around 11 million.
Access Hollywood brought to you by the all-new Accord from Honda. It's more Accord than ever.
Lesson 1.
Stillvoll,
Stylish.
kraftvoll.
Powerful.
Was für ein Auto ist das?
What kind of car is this?
Introducing the all-new 240 horsepower Accord from Honda. Wie haben Sie das geschafft?
How did they do it?
Dave Logan is single. He goes on many dates.
What is it that you do?
I'm a lawyer.
You hate lawyers.
And he uses his Discover card.
Check, please.
So far, he's built up a cashback bonus award of over $160.
You're kind of boring.
Check, please.
What do you think this thing's going between us? Because you know my clock's kind of ticking.
Check, please.
It's money he'll use for an engagement ring someday.
So, what do you do for a living?
Maybe someday soon.
I'm a lawyer.
Discover Card's new cashback bonus program.
Really?
Where you get paid for the things you buy anyway.
Jodie Foster's Panic Room tops the video DVD rental charts with $8 million. Sandra Bullock's Murder by Numbers is second, and Monsters Incorporated is third.
Trying to make your food more exciting?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Next time, try Best Food's new Garlic Paradise Light Mayonnaise, an exciting new kick to mayonnaise.
After I graduated from high school, I wondered, what do I do now? The job I had wouldn't give me the lifestyle I wanted. And 4 years of college isn't for everyone, especially me. I needed a real career, and I needed to start earning sooner. And that's why we got the right training.
Western Business College can put you on the fast track to success. For a brochure on career education, call us now at 1-800-577-7113.
Attention! The federal judge responsible for the Fen-Phen class action has established deadlines for concluding litigation. If you or a loved one has used Fen-Phen or Redux, please listen carefully. Symptoms include shortness of breath, chest pains, memory loss, and fatigue. However, heart damage is possible without experiencing any symptoms. Call 1-877-223-4311. The manufacturer of Fen-Phen, Pondaman, and Redux has set aside billions of dollars to compensate injured victims. Time is running out to take legal action. Call 1-877-223-4311 now.
At Fast Fix Jewelry Repairs, we know how you cherish your valuable and sentimental keepsakes. We can repair and restore your favorite jewelry and watches while you watch. Fast Fix Jewelry Repairs, America's repair professionals.
Let me hear you scream. Things get heated on Survivor Thailand tonight at 8 o'clock on CBS. Meanwhile, over on NBC, marriage is on the Friends' mind.
Rachel said she'd marry you? This isn't the right room. Sorry, folks.
NBC hopes Friends will remain the #1 show on Thursday night. Last week, 34 million viewers tuned in, and tonight, more laughs as Joey tries to get Ross to forgive him.
Hit me, Joe. I'm not kidding. Hit me. No, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. I'm sorry, it was a reflex. Oh my God, this really hurt. I couldn't help it. When a fist comes at your face, you duck. Look.
Over the Army time last week, they get it done there. A doctor lost an arm and the viewers couldn't stop watching. Sean Robinson got the ratings reaction from Dr. Carter.
27 million viewers. That's a good number, isn't it?
Yeah, it ain't too shabby.
Noah Wiley doing wheelies after ER's big heart racing season opener.
Okay, you easily beat the competition after your 9th season. What is that saying about this show?
I guess, you know, we're standing underneath George Clooney's retired jersey.
Oh my gosh, we sure are. Is that good luck?
That has been our talisman of good fortune for the last 5 years. So with him smiling down upon us, how could we fail?
Even with all of George's good luck, Noah tells next week's TV Guide that he's seriously thinking about doing what Clooney did and checking out of the ER at the end of next season.
What would you like to do? What are your dreams? What do you hope to do after you take off the jacket for the last time?
I don't know. Go be a dad. Go be a husband. Go live up north. Disappear for a while.
Still ahead, why on earth was Will's Bad Boys 2 team allowed to destroy a $39 million mansion? And more Madonna, how she deals with her critics. And about another baby. Well, Madonna said...
Hey.
All right. Stay tuned.
I'm rich! Beyond my wildest dreams!
Yes, British rocker Robbie Williams is, after signing a new $125 million record deal. Robbie is huge overseas and did a remake of this Sinatra duet, Something Stupid, last year with Nicole Kidman.
You'd expect some things to be free. But never a weekend of new hit movies. Watch the Stars Free Movie Weekend, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's your chance to see The Princess Diaries, The Fast and the Furious, The Mummy Returns, Rush Hour 2, and more great movies, all for free. Catch the Stars Free Movie Weekend, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Just turn to Stars or call 1-800-SUPER-PAC.
Total Warehouse Liquidation. United Furniture Warehouse is closing these locations forever. We're emptying our warehouse and moving everything to our stores for immediate liquidation. Massive savings in every department as United Furniture Warehouse closes these locations forever.
Announcing USA Baby's Shop Till You Drop sale. Enjoy huge savings, up to 40% off on our overwhelming selection of cribs, dressers, linens, and accessories in hundreds of styles, in stock and ready for delivery. Choose from over 60 exclusive, fine-crafted cribs on display, all on sale. Save on strollers, car seats, high chairs, everything you need for baby. At USA Baby, you'll experience exceptional customer service, and you'll get it all on sale. But hurry in, the Shop Till You Drop sale's about to end.
When you really think about it, we spend more time in our cars than we would imagine. For us at Town & Country, there is a story for every vehicle that you see coming and going. What's most important to us is your story. Thanks to you, Town & Country has grown into one of the fastest growing dealer groups in the greater Portland area. There's no hype. We're here to provide you with the best experience and value in buying a car, truck, or SUV. Wherever you're going, let us get you there. Town & Country. Drive home happy.
Looking to buy a home or refinance? Get off to a strong head start with Bighorn Mortgage.
I would encourage anybody out there that's looking at this to use the Bighorn Mortgage.
Bighorn Mortgage. Experienced, professional customer service.
If anybody came to me and asked me about a company to use, I'd say Bighorn right away.
Bighorn Mortgage is definitely the expert in their field.
When you call Bighorn Mortgage, you're going to save money.
Don't butt heads trying to get a loan approved. Call Bighorn Mortgage at 503-224-5555.
Total Warehouse Liquidation. United Furniture Warehouse is closing these locations forever. We're emptying our warehouse and moving everything to our stores for immediate liquidation. Massive savings in every department as United Furniture Warehouse closes these locations forever.
Pat O'Brien was going to interview me, but he's not here. I've been sitting out here waiting for him for probably about 10 minutes.
I was preparing Will. That's what I was doing. That's Will Smith on the set of Bad Boys 2. It's been 7 years since Will and Martin Lawrence played the mismatched cops that turned them both into overnight stars. I headed to Florida, where the duo was turning up the heat.
The explosion was great. It was huge.
I think this is going to be better than the first one.
The boys are back, guns blazing. So why is it taking 7 years for a sequel?
Really, the ball was in Jerry Bruckheimer's court, and it was really, he just wanted to have a good script, that was worthy of bringing this team back together.
And what a dream team it is. Back in the driver's seat is director Michael Bay, king of combustible action.
Little did we know Michael was this mad scientist.
Anytime they hand you earplugs when you come to an assignment like this, you know it's a Michael Bay movie, right?
No question, man. It's kind of messy, but it's a good way to get messy because it's movie magic.
The day I visited the set, Michael was conjuring up yet another explosion. He has just one take to blow up this real Florida mansion.
This was the most expensive line item I've ever blown up. It was $39 million house.
The crew springs into action, locking down multiple cameras to catch every fiery angle. At 40,000 square feet, Jerry Bruckheimer told me it's one of the most extravagant stunts in movie history.
The ceiling in the living room is $1 million.
More unbelievable, the mansion's owners wanted it destroyed. They placed this ad in the Hollywood trades, offering it up for demolition.
They said, we got this big house, we're going to tear it down. Maybe you can help us. And said, sure, we'll be there.
With earplugs in position.
We got to get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
What? Cameras rolling. The countdown to demolition begins. Spectacular explosion goes off without a hitch. But the real test is how it looks on film. Good. While Will was clearly amused by the scale of the explosion, seems he was more entertained interviewing himself before I arrived for our one-on-one.
He probably would have wanted to know, you know, how I feel about the explosion. You know, Pat, it was great. It was a really big explosion. I would probably elaborate more if, you know, I was actually being interviewed. But since I'm asking myself the question, I already know the answer, so I'm going to give really short answers. Oh, Pat O'Brien's here, ladies and gentlemen.
So how was it being me?
It was great, man. Yeah. Listen. You know, you were courteous. You were gentle. You know, very, I felt very probed.
Right.
You know?
Probed. You can't say that. But will box office magic strike twice? The first one made $141 million worldwide. Bad Boys 2, Bigger, Better, Funnier, opens July 18, 2003. Nancy.
Well, from the bad boys to someone who's had the burden of being labeled a bad girl. Truth is, Madonna has moved away from shock and settled nicely into motherhood and marriage. But somehow she can't escape the tabloid fodder and the harsh movie critics.
The adventure is over.
The adventure is just starting for you, my friend.
The critics have been less than kind to you regarding your acting career.
Yeah.
It's obvious why they're doing it, because they want to categorize you into one genre.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. I was beginning to wonder what a girl had to do to get arrested.
Does that bother you?
It used to. But now I'm like, okay, thank you. Whatever.
Don't really care?
No.
You can't?
No.
Yeah. What has been the most hurtful thing when you talk about some of the hurtful things in the press?
I mean, obviously it bothers me when people are like, you know, unforcefully hostile towards me in a really personal way. I always think, well, they obviously have a problem with me, you know, period. It's got nothing to do with my work. That irritates me. I mean, I haven't read anything in so long, and I feel quite liberated by it, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Motherhood, how would you say that's changed you as a person?
I've gone from not sleeping very much to never sleeping. It's just, you know, the days are full. There's so much to do. There's lots to juggle. It's a challenge, but I like it. I love it.
Your daughter turns 6 next month, correct?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks. If she came to you tomorrow and said, Mom, I want to be a superstar when I grow up.
Oh, she's already said that.
Oh, she has.
Sorry. No, you know, she said she wants to be an actress. Sometimes she just says, I want to be a performer, and I'm not really sure what that means. And I just go, oh, okay. That's nice.
So it would
My
be
God.
okay? Sure. You want to have more kids?
I would, actually. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I've thought about it.
Keeping the idea open.
Sure.
You guys all for it?
Yep.
Oh, good. We might see you be having a little one soon.
You never know.
You're not pregnant right now. You're not trying to tell me something, are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I swear.
She swears. And coming up, a diva in training. She's the real deal. Next.
Hi, people. Portland.
Lesson 1.
Stilvoll.
Stylish.
Kraftvoll.
Powerful.
Was für ein Auto ist das?
What kind of car is this?
Introducing the all-new 240 horsepower Accord from Honda.
Wie haben Sie das geschafft? How did they do it?
Dave Logan is single. He goes on many dates.
What is it that you do?
I'm a lawyer.
You hate lawyers.
And he uses his Discover card.
Check, please.
So far, he's built up a cashback bonus award of over $160.
You're kind of boring.
Check, please.
Where do you think this thing's going between us? Because you know my clock's kind of ticking.
Check, please. It's money he'll use for an engagement ring someday.
So, what do you do for a living?
Maybe someday soon.
I'm a lawyer.
Discover Card's new cashback bonus program.
Really?
Where you get paid for the things you buy anyway.
You'd expect some things to be free. But never a weekend of new hit movies. Watch The Stars Free Movie Weekend, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. It's your chance to see The Princess Diaries, The Fast and the Furious, The Mummy Returns, Rush Hour 2, and more great movies all for free. Catch The Stars Free Movie Weekend, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Just turn to Stars or call 1-800-SUPER-PAC.
Sore feet from bad-fitting shoes? There is a solution. At Jay's Wide Shoes, we will take the time to ensure you have a proper fit and a comfortable, fashionable, quality shoe. We have the Northwest's largest selection of ladies' and men's wide and extra-wide shoes.
Work, dress, or play, Jay's Wide Shoes is your first step in comfort. I'm Alan Garfield, owner of Jay's Wide Shoes, and I invite you to visit one of our 2 convenient locations.
Closed captioning and other considerations for Access Hollywood provided by...
What's shaking things up? Banquet Homestyle Bakes. Now it's packed with more butterball chicken to go with those savory vegetables and that golden biscuit topping for a complete real meal. Banquet Homestyle Bakes. It's all you need to pick up.
A report in the Journal of the American Medical Association recognizes the link between vitamins and the reduced risk of chronic diseases and recommends all adults take 1 multivitamin daily. So take Centrum today. Always complete from A to Zinc.
Introducing 3 grilled favorites on 1 sizzling skillet. Fajita chicken, shrimp, and barbecued ribs. Chili's new Fajita Trio.
Tonight, VH1 unlocks the jailhouse door and takes a trip down memory lane on rock's most outrageous bust. In 1999, Sean Puffy Combs and Jennifer Lopez attended Club New York in Manhattan.
As we leave in the club, there's like a ruckus.
The ruckus was gunfire, and it left 3 people injured. Puffy and Jennifer fled the scene with cops in hot pursuit. Puffy was arrested, charged with criminal possession of a weapon, and found not guilty.
The gentleman was arrested for trespass. Later found out to have a quantity of heroin on him.
That gentleman was Stone Temple Pilots lead singer Scott Weiland, and the year was 1998. Weiland was charged and convicted of possession of a controlled substance. The 1-hour special chronicles other events, including Snoop Dogg's first-degree murder charge and acquittal, and David Lee Roth's arrest for buying marijuana in New York's Washington Square Park. Roth was sentenced to 1 year's probation. All Access, rock's most outrageous busts. Premieres tonight at 10, VH1.
And in our moment, 6-year-old Jemiah Nash from Atlanta serenades the early show's Mark McEwen. She was a winner of a National Talent Search.
Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone with that I loving you.
How about a hand out there? Thank you for being on television with me.
Okay.
And when you get rich and famous, if you need someone to drive you around in the car, hire me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
American Idol.
Actually better.
Good night.
On the next Access Hollywood, Rosie O'Donnell rises to her own defense, the allegations, the lawsuit, and her side of the story. Then,
somewhere in Los Angeles, and you'll never guess who this is.
She's a primetime star, packing a pretty punch. We'll bring the action to you. Plus, Madonna's Bond ambition.
Oh, so you're basically a Bond girl now.
Yes, I am.
Let's get down to business.
And the remark she regrets the most.
You know what? I'd like to rephrase that.
Until next time, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.
Tonight on Evening Magazine.
3, 2, 1, see ya.
Northwest daredevils take us inside the often illegal sport of base jumping.
It almost is like committing suicide and actually living through it.
Evening Magazine cameras are there as they put their lives on the line for the leap they love. She's the Northwest screaming sensation. Ow! He's the next Montgomery Clift. They're among last year's 25 most beautiful people of the Northwest. This year, you get to choose the most beautiful. We'll show you how. That's Evening Magazine for Wednesday, October 2nd. Now, here's your host, John Curley.
Evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the beautiful Campbell's Resort here on Lake Chelan, a gorgeous spot. It's been here since 1901. The old Judge C.C. Campbell built the place. Mrs. Campbell provided the furniture. Tourists and travelers would stop here along the way because, well, let's face it, there wasn't anything else around. This was the place to relax and just enjoy yourself. They don't have a picture of it there, but there used to be a tower, about a 35-foot tower, that people used to dive off of and into the waters of Lake Chelan. They got rid of it, well, for common sense prevailed. This is a nice segue, Daryl, into our next story. Base jumping. If something is high enough and dangerous enough and illegal enough, you can always find a couple people crazy enough to jump off of it. John Stofford moves into the secretive world of the base jumper.
Beautiful sport of base jumping. 3, 2, 1, see ya.